Like Bear like here to entertain you with the help of Crowded House. And I can't look up. Fingers of love move down. And I can't look back. Fingers of love move everywhere. Color is its own reward. Color is its own reward. The chiming of a perfect chord. Let's go jumping overboard. All right, that's enough of that. I got carried away. That's a song that their one big hit is that "Don't Dream It's Over." You know that one. Head now, don't. Anyways, yeah, "Fingers of Love." I like that song. Anyways, Professor Rock made reference to another one of their songs. Fall at Your Feet, which is good too. But anyways, all right, this is going to be a journal entry. Now, hopefully things are going to be better with the FDA with RFK in charge. But you can't tell me that the FDA is a business in the business of making money. If you're poisoning the general public, that's okay, as long as the top guys are getting money. But if you're a small business or a small restaurant and you poison a customer, oh yeah, you'll get the book thrown at you. But no, but the FDA, it's okay because the guys at the top are saving money by putting this garbage in food. I was sick. Not a virus, but I got food poisoning. That's got to be what it was. Vomiting is not something I have done a lot in my life, but I should have. I've been eating very, very clean and very good for several months, 6, maybe a year, and then to go back to buying the lunch meat I used to buy from Aldi's and making a big old sandwich with it. That's what it was. It was food. Yeah. Eat this meat. It's mechanically separated. That should have been my first warning. I probably shouldn't have ate it when I was growing up either. But, yeah, my stomach muscles, after that stuff when it came out was black. My stomach muscles the next day were hurting. My body wanted that crap, whatever it was, out. But hopefully with RFK behind, the scenes there at the FDA, things will be better there. But did you see that thing? Jim Brewer, he's on YouTube. He used to play Joe Pesci on SNL in the 90s. But he's got a bit, he talked about the way some people think a Trump rally is. All right, everybody line up. All with the last name ending in Stein or Berg into the front of the line. And women, your lives is now over. Get back in the house. But apparently there are stupid people that honestly believe this is a Trump rally. I am convinced if there was a such job, such career as a professional victim, I am convinced 90% of college-going females would pursue that career. That would be the career that 90% of females would want to pursue. Oh, did you get a load of with Caesar? Trump. Yeah. At least Trump's not the sad, bitter old man furthering war in his last days of power. There's the people that are so freaking stupid. They're gonna that they don't understand how politics works. He's not actually going to be president until January 20th. But there are people that, because of what Biden administration is doing right now with this Ukraine BS, they're going to say, see, Trump's starting World War III, because they're so stupid. I have no patience for ignorant people. Speaking of ignorant people, Ellen DeGenerate is leaving the country. I only see that as one of the fringe benefits of Trump winning re-election. Oh man, that in regards to that video short I did make a couple days ago, I think Trump's playing 4D chess with this Matt Gaetz stepping down for a better job. I think after all, Trump did write The Art of the Deal. He's exposing these rhino Republicans. There's bad blood within the Republican Party, and Trump is choosing his cabinet much more wisely this time. It's not going to be like last time in 2016, where he just tried to do his best to go through the paperwork and see who was qualified. It ain't like that now. Nope, he's not. If you would do that, you have 4 years of these people spending my tax dollars trying to impeach him 69 times. Losers. I don't know, but I don't know if Ron DeSantis is going to make Matt Gaetz a senator in Florida. I don't know. Like I said in that video short, I like Marco Rubio. I don't trust him 100%. He did coin the phrase. I don't know if he coined Orange Man bad or just Orange Man. Anyways, I do recall the first time I ever got wind of the name Marco Rubio, and he was pretty wet behind the ears, was he spoke after one of Obama's State of the Union address. Yeah, I've been a political nerd for a long time, I guess. But yeah, he was still wet behind the ears and still had a lot of his baby fat back then. And I remember the next day everybody was making a joke about how he was drinking water from a cup or something. Something. But this BS with Ukraine right now. Yeah. The peaceful transfer of power. Yeah, right. They're gonna make things as difficult as they possibly can for Trump. Elitist leadership, hatred for Trump is more important to them than the will of the people. And what's going on with all this money, our money going to Ukraine, is proof positive of that. You get a load of Sly Stallone calling Trump the second George Washington. Yep, best president in my lifetime. I would say better than Reagan, because Reagan was still willing to play the political game. I mean, it was the 80s. I don't know. I was just a child, but I would say Trump is because Trump is not willing to play the game, and that's the big difference. Trump is not willing to play the game. When Trump was elected the first time around, I was still in the dark the first year of his presidency. And I remember when he was talking about the Space Force. I was thinking, okay, Grandpa, sit down. But, yeah, it's time to start making America great again, and it's time for Americans to start being allowed to dream again. And I came across a good quote, and then I'm just going to probably call it a day because I don't want this to be too long. I do have to work again in the morning, both jobs. So anyways, I came across a quote I thought was awesome. It ain't mine. I don't know who said it, but Earth is the cradle of the mind, and the mind cannot live in the cradle forever. I thought that was awesome. So I'm just going to end this one with a book I found at the Goodwill recently called Time Traveler. And I just realized before I bought it at the Goodwill for $2, but I just realized it had a second label underneath. It's actually originated from that thriftbooks.com place. Thrift Books. I bought books from that organization before. That's how I completed my Quantum Leap novel collection. I'm missing one, the music one. Song and Dance or something. But that's the only one I'm missing. But yeah, the Quantum Leap novels, based on the original series, think of them as like the lost episodes of Quantum Leap. But anyways, this book here from the copyrighted originally in 1977. This is a 1998 edition, so that's good for propaganda got into our children's books. But it technically is a children's book. The Usborne organization, whatever. Anyways, it's called Time Traveler, and it reads like a Richard Scurry book meets a Choose Your Own Adventure. It's like, see, the problem with movies, I always thought, is that like the stories always center around the king and all this stuff, and the royal court and all this stuff, and you don't really get a sense of how typical everyday people like you and me would have actually lived back then. So I'm having a ball with this show. It's like I said, it's Richard Scurry, which is those books that you my generation would look. You look at flip through those books when you were like 5, when you were still learning about the world. Oh, pigs driving a car, dogs driving a bus, that kind of thing. But they're pretty cool when you're 5 and you're just exploring the world. But that's how this book reads. it's just one example. I'm just going to read a little bit of it. Like people get dressed in the morning in the royal court, and apparently they'd put hay. They'd put hay on the floor of the concrete castle to make the floor warmer. So just little things like that. The movie Robin Hood, Pete the Prince of Thieves with Costner years ago from my childhood. That movie did an okay job of kind of showcasing how typical people lived back then. But taking a bath. This morning, Robert the Squire is taking a bath. Servants fill a big wooden tub with hot water. This takes a long time, so Robert shares his bath with friends. The servants sprinkle the water with flowers because the soap does not smell very nice. And off in the corner, they got 2 women like this. Drawing depiction of 2 women like this. And it says, "These ladies are busy gossiping." And I'm thinking, yeah, they're gossiping about which female servant is being the most attentive to Robert the Squire, who was supposed to be a nephew or something who was in training or something for knighthood or whatever. And one other interesting fact that I thought was pretty insightful, I'll share this, and then this will be the end of this video. There's no coffee in the royal court. There's no coffee or tea. Few people like milk, and plain water carries germs. It's hard. It was hard back in these days to find non-contaminated water. So even children drank beer. God damn, no wonder civilization took so damn long to get here. Everybody was stoned back then. Including the children. Mike Perlack. Good night.